Hey everyone, welcome back to a new cleaning video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a cleaning video that was filmed over the course of 2 days. So this one is a little bit more slow paced than normal. I actually did not have a huge mess to clean up, which is super nice. And throughout the video, I will be sharing how I've been able to keep up with my house. So hopefully the tips and tricks will help you guys out as well. But we're going to jump right into it. What I'm doing here is just tidying up the kitchen island. We had our very last family vacation before summer break was over, and our kitchen island is like a catch-all for all the little knickknacks and stuff, so I had to put all that stuff away. I'm also going to go ahead and open up the blinds to let some natural light in. I always feel so much better when I have a bright, airy house, so I do open up the blinds and the curtains every single day. It just immediately uplifts my mood. So I worked on that, and then I'm going to jump right into the kitchen. So if you saw my video on my main channel where I did a quick little kitchen refresh with some thrifted items, I also ordered a utensil set from Amazon, and I talked about how it had like a really weird smell and I didn't like the color. Well, I think it was like the lighting that day, because like everything to me like had like a purple tint. Maybe it was my eyes, I don't know. But I decided to keep the set. Somebody said that they did smell funny until they washed them and then the smell went away. So I decided to wash them and give them a chance before I just return them. And I really love this set. Like, they seem like really good quality. So this is what my drawer looked like. It's mixed matched everything. Not that that matters. You can have mixed match stuff and be totally fine. It's not even worth changing sometimes. But anyway, I wanted to, be a little bit more intentional with my kitchen. So I cleaned out this drawer, wiped it out, went ahead and washed all of the new utensils, and I'm going to replace all the old mixed matched ones with the new set. I'm a little behind with my upload schedule, so this was actually filmed the week before the kids went back to school. I actually did some organizing with their school stuff. So behind their bedroom door, I put this little cubicle, and there's a spot for each of them to have their new school shoes, their book bags, and whatever clothes that they plan on wearing for that day will go into the little cubbies, along with their socks. We keep all the socks together in one bin just because we struggle finding socks in this house. We're always mix matching them, and it's like when you need a pair of socks, you can't find them. So I was like, let's just put all of the socks together in one spot. And it really does work. So anyway, I'm going to work on organizing this space. That way, when it came to the first day of school, everything was where it needed to be. We weren't rushing to try to find everything that we needed. So this is really great if you have a spot in your house to have like a station to put all the school stuff. I highly recommend. It is a game changer. Okay, so my kids are at the age where chores are very important, and we've been working on those. And I will actually list in the description box the chore chart that we've been using. It's magnetic and it sticks right on the fridge. It's amazing. It's super great quality. We love it. But so on their chore list is unloading the dishwasher. But on certain days, I will just have them unload the glassware to the countertop just so I can put it away. It's a little bit easier, and I know I'm going to put it the way that I like it. So sometimes I'll just say, hey, just unload any glassware to the counter, and I'll get it. So on this day, I had them do that. Some days I let them put it away. It just depends, I guess. But anyway, today I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to make them a quick lunch. So they had a bagel with cream cheese, summer sausage, pepperoni, and grapes. It's one of their go-tos. So that's what they had for lunch. Okay, when the hair goes up in a messy bun, you know it means business. So I'm going to go out to the laundry room and start decluttering and cleaning out that space. It is a disaster, and it kind of works out because the kids are playing out back with the hose right now anyway. So while they're playing with water balloons and playing in the water, I can hang out outside with them, work on cleaning that out because it needs to be cleaned so bad. It's horrendous. It's so crazy how fast things just get messy around here. This is my laundry room. It is a disaster, and it's been a catch-all for quite some time. So we actually have two sheds in our backyard. We have this one, and then we have one that we built ourselves. It was like a metal shed. And a lot of the stuff that you see in here now is actually supposed to be in that shed, but it got messy, and we were trying to fit the fuller in there, and so then everything just kind of overflowed into this shed, which we converted to just being a laundry room. Well, that didn't last long. And for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, my laundry room is actually in a shed out back. So our laundry room is detached from our house, which I know is a little weird to some people, but we live in Florida, and it's actually pretty common in older homes for the laundry room to either be in a carport, like in a closet, or in the garage, or out in a shed out back. And it's actually funny because my brother's house is the same way. Their laundry room is in their shed too. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of point. I don't even know why I was sharing that, but I cleaned it up, organized it as best as I could. It's not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was. Then the next day, I was feeling extremely motivated to organize and clean my house. But one of the struggles I have is staying on track. So what I decided to do was make a list of all the spaces I really wanted to tackle and the things I needed to do. And then I utilized my Alexa, and I basically set 30-minute timers for each individual space. So I started off with the bathroom today, and I set a 30-minute timer. And for some reason, setting that timer really just forces you to focus on what you're doing so you can get it done in that 30-minute time. And not only was I able to declutter the cabinet, organize it, I was able to clean the bathroom as well, all within 30 minutes. Actually less. It only took me like 17 minutes because when I tell you I was rushing, for some reason, anytime someone sets a timer for me, I panic. And it's nice because it keeps me on track. So I put my phone down, and I just got to town working on this space. And for some reason, that 30-minute rush cleaning really just gets the job done. Highly recommend setting a timer for 30 minutes for each room. So like I said, I started with the bathroom, and then I did the same thing for the living room, same thing for the dining room, and I'm going to share that with you guys for this next portion of the video. Cleaning out the shower, I'm going to scrub it all down using Dawn dish soap and my handy dandy sponge that I always get from Walmart. It's my favorite. If I can find the specific link for this scrubber, I will link it because it is the best for cleaning the shower and shower doors because it's rough, but it's not rough enough to scratch anything. So it's perfect for getting in like the grooves of the tile too, and like cleaning the grout. But anyway, I wanted to share an update on our Culligan water system that we got for our house. So if you follow my main channel, you probably heard me talk about it, but we did invest in a whole house water system because we live in the city and the water is awful. When I tell you it smells like a chlorinated pool every time you turn the water on, it does. Like, you can't drink the water. It wasn't safe to like even use it for cooking. All my pots and pans were getting like a white haze on them, and it's like from the water being so harsh. Our toilets were full of buildup, The shower was impossible to keep clean. And we finally had someone come out and give us a quote on what it would cost to give us, fresh, clean water. And first off, before you have someone come out and test your water, make sure it's something that you're willing to invest in, because it will scare the crap out of you. Our water was so bad. Like, they have a chart that is like, it starts at green and then it's yellow and then there's red. So it's like a chart that gives you an idea of where your water is. Ours was like past the red. Like, it was horrible hard water. And the fact that we were drinking that, we weren't drinking it, but the fact that we were showering in it, giving it to our dogs, using it for cooking, because I'm not gonna lie, I was using it for cooking at times, and just, oh my gosh, it was bad. But anyway, my point I'm trying to make is, since getting the filter, we've noticed a huge difference, not only in the way that our toilets look, our showers, our appliances are working, our clothes feel better, my hair feels better, my skin feels better, just game changer. We did buy our system, but I do pay monthly on it just because I'm trying to build my credit right now. So we worked so hard on my husband's credit, which this is kind of random too, but when we went to go buy this house, we obviously worked really hard at getting my husband's credit up because we used solely his income to purchase our house. And we never really focused on mine, and mine is not horrible, but it's not great either. So I'm trying to do little things to improve my credit. And this is one of those ways we decided to do that, is just purchase the system through Culligan and pay monthly on it to try to, get that credit built up for myself. And it's really not too bad. It's less than $100, in case you were curious. But anyway, just wanted to share that I highly recommend getting a system if you've been considering it and you have hard water like we did. Moving on to the living room. Hey Alexa, set another 30-minute timer, please.
Second timer, 30 minutes, starting now.
And I've called the choir, and I've called the priest, and I've called upon the highest of my dreams, and I go to sleep. I
so cute. Are you sleeping still? All right, my 30 minutes was up in the living room. It didn't take long to tidy that space. It's not a deep clean by any means, but it was definitely enough to make it look fresh and clean again. So then moving into the dining room, I'm going to clean up around the front door. There was some stuff from a bag where I decluttered and that needed to go out to my truck. And then I hollered for the kids to come grab their shoes. I put mine away as well, and I'm going to vacuum, wipe things down in here. I'm also going to move the kennel out of the dining room so I can vacuum behind it. Our dog Honey, she's the black lab and pit mix. She loves her kennel. She's actually laying in there right now, as you can see. So I have to vacuum behind there quite often because she sheds the most out of all of our dogs, and it like collects behind the kennel. It's really bad. So I worked on that, and yeah, just kind of cleaned as much as I could for the 30-minute timer.
And I go to sleep. I reach within. I'm holding on to you. Oh, and the stage is free. My face is fading in between the scenes of you and me.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the dining room back together. And you can see Honey went right to her kennel right away. She loves her little house. But while I work on this, I did want to share a few other things that we have been doing recently in our household that have helped tremendously. So I did share that my kids do have chore lists earlier in the video, and I'll link the chore list chart that we use. Like I said, it's really inexpensive. I think I paid $14 for it, and it's amazing quality. I am obsessed with it. And the kids love it too, so it makes chores interesting and fun. But they each have their own chores. I'm not going to go into detail on what those chores are specifically because I do feel that every child's age and personality is different, and you keep that in mind when you're giving your kids chores. It just sometimes giving chores can make it worse and not helpful, but if you find the chores that your kids enjoy, it will actually help you. So that's a huge tip I have if you're trying to find chores for your kids. Something else is give them options. So what I like to do is like have like 3 options, like, hey, these are the 3 things I need done. What would you like to help me with? And they love it. I don't know why, but it just really changes it. Instead of being like, here's your chore to do this, it just helps them enjoy it a little bit more when you give them an option. But anyway, moving on, I am now going to clean up by the back door. So this is where we hang like our purses, our hats, our coats, stuff like that. Shoes pile up back here from the backyard. So I'm going to work on putting all this away just so that way it just visually looks a lot cleaner. It's really not bad. I mean, we literally use all this stuff all the time, but every now and then I like to clean it up. It really just freshens up the kitchen. And pretty soon I'm going to be closing in this space and making it like a closet for like hidden storage. That way it's not like in the kitchen and visible. It's kind of hard though because our house is in, more of an awkward shape. So where the back door is, you walk right into the kitchen. And it's nice to have this little space, but it's also an eyesore. So I'm trying to figure out like functionality purposes. I would love to have a closet that closes. We could even put our vacuums in there. Because I have a tall, skinny stand-up vacuum, so it would be perfect. It would fit our broom. And not only that, but it would just eliminate all that visual clutter. So that is something that is on my to-do list. I just got to figure out the door situation because that would be a massive door, 2 doors to on hinges. So I don't know what I want to do for that space yet. If you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. It's on the to-do list, just like a million other things, but eventually I'll get to all of it. It just takes time and patience. And that's something else I've been working on is giving myself more grace when it comes to the house overall and the projects, taking my time, not rushing things, just living in the moment a little bit more, and it's been nice.
Hey, you should stay for the night. fire. 'Cause this might be love. It's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, 'cause you know I don't wanna play pretend. Stay with me, take a chance, baby, roll the dice. Gotta give me some love, 'cause when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to make me feel alive. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. You gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Let's go!
After getting that space cleaned up, I found some stuff that needed to go out into the shed. I also found some stuff to declutter, so I threw all that in this bag here. And then I'm going to wipe down the kitchen island, and that's actually going to be it for today's video. Wasn't a whole lot done, as you could see from the footage, but it was enough. And I just want to tell you guys that you don't have to do everything all at once. Take your time, focus on one space, maybe try the 30-minute rush cleaning with the timer, or heck, just focus on one room for the whole day and just get what you can get done. And don't stress it if you can't get it all done. It's not a big deal. You can always do it tomorrow or the next day or next week or next month. Who cares? At the end of the day, who really cares? Live in the moment, enjoy every single second that you have with your family and friends, because at the end of the day, that's all that truly matters. And I just want to thank you once again for being here today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.